What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, bringing you all the international version of the Samsung Galaxy S3 today. And just a couple days ago I reviewed the American version, and this is actually the exact same phone, but aesthetically the phones are exactly the same. I just wanted to shoot up for a demonstration of those of you that are coming over here for the first time. The American version is very similar to the international version, but there are three glaring differences, and I wanted to go over those. In the last video I naively completely even forgot to mention that I was talking about the American version, but the international version is very different. And the first major component that the international version has over the American version is that the international version has a quad-core Exyos processor, and the American version only has a dual-core Snapdragon S4 Pro processor. So that's a huge difference. The quad-core processor actually eats up a lot of battery in the international version, but it also gives you a lot more power to your device. So if you're looking for a phone that's really benchmarked super high, the international version is actually a little bit better than the American version. Also with graphics, it's quite a bit better as well. Two other main differences is that the American version has 2 GB of RAM, as the international version only has 1 GB of RAM. This was made to kind of beef up the American version because the American version not getting that quad-core processor really became a detriment to the phone, and they wanted to give us some sort of compensation, I guess, so they gave us an extra gigabyte of RAM. RAM is really necessary for when you're doing a lot of multitasking. Let's say that you want to open up apps from a long time ago. Your phone can actually remember those apps, and it's random access memory. So with 2 GB of RAM, you can open apps from a long time ago, and they won't have to refresh. They'll actually just be sitting there waiting for you to open them again, and they will have just been sitting in the background of your phone. That's really cool, and 2 GB of RAM is a lot better than 1. So it's one way that the international version is kind of nerfed from the American version. One last thing is that the American version has 4G LTE capability, whereas the international version does not. The international version, for whatever reason, the quad-core processor is not compatible with the 4G LTE antenna, and I'm not really sure why. I wish I knew more about phones, the insides of them at least, to give you a good reason why, but it's just not. And the international version does not have that, but you can get an American version of the Galaxy S3 over there in Europe, over there in the UK, if you have 4G LTE towers. It's regional only, so the international version, the i9300 version, will not come with 4G LTE capability. Other than that, the phones are pretty much identical. As far as aesthetics go, as far as the size and weight of them, they're very negatable differences between the phones. So if you want to see the full review that I did for the American phone, all the information in that review is pertinent, except for the three things I just mentioned: the processor speed, the RAM, and the 4G LTE capability. So if you want to see more about this device, go check the link down in the description below. It's to my full review of this phone. I've had it for about 3 months now, I guess, since it came out in June. So I've had it for a good length of time. And if you want to guys see a review on that, go check out my other video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.